BuffaloBrotherhood.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Buffalo Brotherhood. This is BOBcast episode 82. Welcome. It's fall. Welcome to fall. It's fall season. Fall time.
Pretty.
I'm Ryan, and alongside me as always is
Mike.
And across the table is
Doug.
And joining us tonight is a very special guest, is
Zack Ravenstein.
Zack is joining us tonight. So we're excited. We're exactly. No, how was I flubbed that.
Exactly.
We're exactly excited for Zack. That's love.
Okay.
That's tough. No problem. I didn't work on that at all. I probably should have. If I would have thought about it, I probably wouldn't have done it.
Cool.
That applies to so many things.
Well, if you have to think about it, you probably shouldn't do it in the first place. But we had a great week. We're excited. Ready for another great week here at the Lodge. Big things going on in our world right now is that the Cubs are still in the playoffs. At the time this comes out, they're still in the playoffs because they would have only lost one game at this time. But they're going to play the Mets. Hopefully win one game, but they're going to play the Mets Saturday night, so that would have been last night from the time this is released. See how the time travel thing gets a little tricky, Zach? But I'm excited for it. The greatest contribution I've had so far is, are you familiar? Who's a Cubs fan? Are you, no?
I am, but I don't follow them. Like, if I was watching baseball, that's the team I watch.
That's okay.
Like, I grew up being a Cubs fan because my dad was a Cubs fan. I told Sarah that if they get to the World Series that we have to watch it just because that's history in the making. Like, you kind of have to watch. Like, I remember watching Cal Ripken play, like, his game where it was the most games ever played by one player or something like that. Yeah, it was. I remember watching that because that's, like, history being made. But I didn't watch baseball at the time. Like, I knew it was happening.
If it happens, the end is here.
No, I think honestly, like, the biggest prediction I'm making is if the Cubs win the World Series, the Chicago Cubs will be the most popular tattoo for 2015.
Fair enough.
Spielberg and Zemeckis
For 2015?
That's what year it is, right?
People will start following Spielberg as a religion.
That's right.
Predicting.
I'm a Spielbergian.
He'll pass L. Ron Hubbard.
That's Wednesday, man.
The Back to the Future Day?
Which, yeah, it would still be Wednesday with the
Yeah,
show.
but we're not going to know whether or not they win the World Series yet or not. So Back to the Future was wrong on some levels.
But they were right that they made it. They weren't right about Miami, but because that's who they played. As I looked it up, I was very interested into knowing that. Did you know that Pepsi is releasing a Pepsi Perfect at Comic-Con? It's going to be like $20 a bottle. It's going to be in the bottle, like the exact same bottles that you can get.
Well, did Nike do a shoe?
Yeah.
With automatic laces?
They've done it before, but
yeah, but I think they might be re-releasing those as well. Could be wrong.
I just, like, I'm a big fan of Back to the Future, but I don't feel like it's something that's necessarily
problematic.
held a cultural footstone. Like, my kids have never seen Back to the Future.
Well, that's your problem.
Has Julia watched Back to the Future?
Probably. She probably didn't actually sit down and watch it, but it has been on the TV. If it's on, we normally watch it. Like, if it's on TBS, yeah, we kick it on kind of thing.
I'll do that for anyone but two. I don't...
Really?
Yeah, I'll watch 3 anytime.
I think they're all great.
I'll watch the first one anytime.
Donald Trump was Biff from the second one.
I did. Didn't you post that, or did you post that?
I did.
Was it you?
It's like, no, I can't unsee it.
Yeah, it can't be unseen that they look like. And then I read that that's who they kind of based him off of in running a casino and all that stuff.
Because that would have been...
Yeah. At the time, he was the big guy. So... Anywho.
So Back to the Future Day is this week. We got the Cubs going to the National League Championship. So they're going to play against the Mets. Probably move on. And I don't know. Nobody knows baseball. The weird thing about baseball is
hopefully Sammy Sosa brings them home. And Ryan Sandberg. I mean, it's a strong team.
Andre Dawson hit the home run.
That's a strong team this year.
Ernie Banks pitches great.
Ernie Banks wasn't a pitcher.
Well, I don't know exactly. He will be in this game.
Well, that's really...
As long as Harry Carey is there to...
That's really like the big thing that I was going to get to is I don't normally follow baseball this far into the season, because normally by July I'm out of it.
Yeah, you're already disappointed.
Mark
I'm
Grace will
out.
be on first base.
Hey, my daughter is Zoe Grace for a reason. But normally,
No.
really,
No.
truthfully,
No.
her name originally was going to be Zoe Addison because Addison's the street that Wrigley Field sits on.
Right.
But we didn't like the way Zoe Addison went together, so
Well, at least it's not.
Zoe Sandberg.
I don't believe
At least it's
work.
not Zoe Leone.
My whole, I wouldn't name my child after an old Dungeons and Dragons character. I mean, come on.
That was me.
Who does that?
Yeah, but Grace is the only one that, I mean, it couldn't be Dawson, Zoe Dawson. I guess it could have been Zoe Dawson now that I think about it, but I never liked Andre Dawson.
Zoe Ryan?
I didn't want to do anything with my name.
No, Ryan, though.
No, I don't want to
His
do
name was
anything with my
Ryan Sandberg.
Rhino.
Ryan
Rhino Sandberg. Was
My
his
brother was supposed to be named Ryan.
name. Rhino?
Like Ryan for Ryan Sandberg.
But it's Rhino Sandberg. It's R-Y-N-O. Rhino.
No, it isn't.
Look it up, Mike!
It's R-Y-N-E. I can't. I'm in a game right now. I'm waiting.
He's got a bomb waiting to be diffused.
Alright, well,
So anyway, are the Cubs going to win?
I say yeah. I think the most
Okay.
difficult, they've already beat the most difficult teams that are still left in it, which was the Cards and the Pirates, because the top three,
What about Darryl Strawberry?
he never played for the Cubs. He played for the Mets, who were
He,
getting ready to play.
he might play them in the World Series because they'll play the Dodgers.
They're going to have some
possibly.
cocaine.
I was gonna say he's all jazzed
All
out.
right.
The Dodgers, or
I'm stuck in like
It's the Mets. Are you talking about
1989
who's
or
in-
something.
Who's in the AL?
yeah, who?
Honestly,
It's the Dodgers.
Rangers and-
Dodgers.
yeah,
I couldn't remember the other ones. I looked it up, but
yeah.
we were talking about.
I don't care. It's the AL.
Yogi Berra died
Yes,
a
he
couple
did.
weeks ago. I mean,
Yes,
that's
he did.
sort of baseball.
He had some sort of like prophetic advice right before he went to him.
Did he?
I don't know. That's what you always hear about Yogi Berra, is like his little words of wisdom.
Yeah.
That, in fact, he was
He was a meme before memes were,
exactly. yeah.
memes.
That's a meme right there. Like
Yeah.
I could see that on my Facebook status
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I don't always meme, but when I do,
When I meme, it was before everyone else memed.
I still think the one that I made is the best one that I had on my profile picture.
Oh, which one?
You never saw
They're
it?
all great. but
I don't
Everything you do is gold.
I don't always say things in Old Intish, but when I do, I make sure they take an incredibly long time to say.
It's a Tolkien reference. Nice job.
Yeah.
That's good.
So 1% of the population got it.
Hey. Come on.
The important population.
The
got it.
important, those that will survive the coming apocalypse after the Cubs win.
You think that the Cubs is going to open up some sort of portal from hell?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
It's going to be the second coming.
Well,
That's the
you
curse.
know,
Joe
that-
Madden is actually the Antichrist.
there's all this talk of life on other planets, and then that the one satellite just flummoxing scientists on its energy output.
Yeah.
You know, that just a
You
day or
read
two
about that?
ago.
Do you know about this?
No.
Neither do I. Okay.
I mean, I know about zombies, but I don't know about...
That's right.
The aliens are coming,
Walking
Ryan.
Dead
Aliens.
started.
The Greys.
Walking Dead is back.
Yeah, I saw it was a good
I'm
episode.
changing the subject is what's
What?
happening.
Ugh.
Here. Exactly.
Ugh.
I don't like aliens, Zach.
He doesn't like the Greys.
Is everybody caught up in the room? Watching
Yeah.
the new episode?
Yes.
Okay, you have about 30 seconds, but you're going to want to come back because this is going to be
Daryl dies.
a good
Spoilers.
episode.
Oh, no, I'm done watching the show after that happens.
No more Dixon, I'm out.
No
See
more
ya.
Dixon.
I thought it was a good episode. Some
Dixon
people at work
was
thought
done.
it was crappy, but I thought it was good.
You thought it was crappy?
My wife. Nothing happened.
What do you mean nothing happened?
Exactly.
It was a zombie parade. I mean,
I love the scene where Rick is explaining like people like him just need to die, and then sure enough, there he goes.
Yeah.
Like that was perfect. I like that guy though. can't
I
remember
really
his
like
name.
Ethan Embry.
Yeah.
Can't
I
hardly
was
wait.
hoping.
White Skull. I was like thrilled to see the.
I didn't really
Ethan
care for the character they made him play, kind of the
Yeah.
questionable guy like that. But
We need more questionable guys, though.
yeah, but not him, that actor. I don't know. He didn't pull it off very well to me.
Do you know Ethan Embry at all? I mean, have you seen?
I don't know him outside of Walking Dead.
Okay. I was just a big fan of him and Can't Hardly Wait because that was
Which
when
one's
came out
he?
when I was in
Was
high
he?
school. He was the guy who died.
oh, the cowardly architect or
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
he was.
The guy that helped build the walls.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a good scene because we left last finale with Rick sort of
He got killed by the oldest zombie.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Stuck in a tree.
Stuck in a tree.
Oh.
I'm saying that when he convinced him to help him build the walls, that was an interesting scene for me, because when we left last season, it felt like it was just going to be a dictatorship again. I felt like he was just going to have all the power and take it, but he stops.
He should.
He stops and he sort of politicizes the situation.
Because Captain Morgan was there.
I don't know if Captain Morgan has anything to do with it.
Oh, he does.
Not yet. I'm not buying that character.
Do you think?
Is it weird to me that I'm all right with a woman that walks around with a katana, but a guy that fights zombies with a bow staff and has an incredible sanctity for life? He
oils it every night, Ryan.
I know, he oils the staff.
With adamantium, Ryan.
He's the moral compass. He's gonna die.
That's Glenn. Glenn's
gonna die. I think that one guy's gonna kill him too. The guy that he saved.
Yeah, that could happen.
No.
I think he's gonna kill him.
No, I think Negan's gonna kill him.
Who?
Negan. I think Negan's gonna kill him.
Or that guy might save him. He like a retribution kind of thing.
I think so.
That guy might die in his place.
Yeah,
I could see that maybe.
that could happen.
I don't know. I'm excited for tomorrow.
I call him Kevin with a perm because he looks like Kevin.
Who's Kevin?
Your cousin, Kevin Johnson.
Oh, okay, I can see that. Yeah,
but just with a perm.
Sure.
So I don't know. Just
Kevin, if you need a Halloween costume this year, there you go.
And people will know exactly who it is.
The very first, before it even became a Walking Dead, I went to one of your very first Halloween parties as Dale. Do you remember that?
That's true. He did.
I did.
You did?
Before it was a TV show.
Who are you? Who are you?
I'd be like, I'm Dale.
No, you look like Ryan. You're wearing everything Dale normally wears, and Ryan normally wears. Like,
I'm Dale. I would raise one leg like I had because in the comics, Dale occupies the Herschel character more than Herschel does.
Right.
So Dale.
You're assuming that people read, Ryan.
I went to the comic book shop this week. The comics.
Oh, that's a good place.
I know
it's not Bob's Comic Castle.
There aren't raccoons breaking in through the ceiling.
I don't like the way they lay out the comics. I don't like the way that they're all laid on top of each other. Because first of all, if I pull one out, like if there's three episodes up there, 3 episodes,
these are
three issues.
Yeah, it sounds like
it is. Like I pull one out, and then I'm like, I don't think I want to get this one. I go to push it back in, and I'm so afraid I'm just like crumpling the pages, like pushing it in behind the other.
You pull off that section, and you lay it back.
But there's like 30 copies laying on top of it of the new issues. Bob's is better because he's got his slots that you can like look up and see everything.
Pull from the bottom and place on the top.
But then I'm putting issue 1 on top of issue 3, and it just I feel bad doing that. I don't know. It felt.
That's what the stock.
They got a new building, and it feels so crowded in there.
It's not a new building. It's the same building. They just opened the upstairs of the same building.
But no, they used to be. When they were Alter Ego, they were over on the other side of downtown. Now they're over there, and that's the first time I've ever been in there, and I felt like it was just like, I was running into people, I took one step back, and I was like, I brain into something, I thought I was going to knock a bunch of stuff over. Like bowl in a china shop, man.
Nerd space.
I know.
Stay away from there.
Bob's is all big and open, and
I'm going to need some more personal space. I can't be expected to look at comic books in a small area.
So when you getting Bob on then, basically, is that?
I don't know. I need to go in there and talk to him because I have a connection with him because a girl I work with, she is his niece.
A girl you work with?
Yeah, sits 2 seats down from me.
Really?
Yeah. How about that, huh?
That's pretty cool.
So I didn't know that, and now I know that, and it's pretty interesting.
I think we'd have to go to Trent. I don't think Trent will.
Yeah, we could do it there. Why not? That'd be kind of fun.
All right. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Wow.
All right.
He's very enthused.
Thanks, Ryan. Yeah. Be excited about that.
I'm excited.
But they're doing the whole changeover again. Marvel and DC are. Josh was trying to explain to me, Josh Bird, who hopefully we'll have on the show sometime, was explaining they're doing a changeover where everything is number 1 again, but they're limiting it down to where they're keeping only straight characters and like they're lining up all of the.
What do they have against gay characters?
Yeah, I saw the new Captain America is pissing people off already.
Because it's Sam.
Because he's basically fighting the Tea Party on the border, but only they're Cobra. Basically,
Falcon.
They're
Falcon
called
is the-
Brotherhood
Oh, I
of the Serpent. They basically look like Cobra Commander, and he's like, "I'm gonna beat you guys up because you're stopping illegal
I
immigrants
don't
or
know.
something."
I didn't buy that one.
and he's in a gay pride parade. I was just like, okay. I mean,
I
get it. It's a new generation, but come on. I mean, do we really have to strive that hard?
I got the Captain America white. I got Uncanny Avengers #1, which is it has the old Cap. So Cap lost his powers and he aged like drastically. So yeah. Anyways,
You read comics, Zach?
I do not. The last time I was in Bob's Comic Castle, I was buying Pokemon cards.
Hey, all right.
I think
hey,
it's still
Pokemon's coming back,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Did you hear about the new Pokemon game?
Did I hear? I am more than thrilled.
So much so that did you know that they the company that's making Pokemon Go, is that what you're talking
Yes.
about? It's called Ingress, or they're called like Natica Labs or whatever. It's bought by
Niantic.
Google. Niantic or whatever. Have you ever played Ingress?
no, Niantic isn't owned.
No.
I read a whole article on them. They're not owned by Google.
They work with
all
Google.
of the guys came from Google,
Google, yes.
and now they're working. Google is incubating them.
Okay. As soon as Pokemon Go, I heard about Ingress a long time ago, and then we had a guest on last week that was talking a little bit about the...
Yeah.
Mike was leading the conversation about how they're related. So I actually just got Noah, my son, to start playing Ingress with me so that we get used to the fact that we're going to have to travel around and find these Pokemon because we're pretty excited about it.
I got Ingress, and I was playing it. I can't hack anything. I'm terrible.
You're not high enough level yet.
Well, first of all, I was sitting in Minnetrista, and there were portals everywhere in Minnetrista.
You should try the Indianapolis Children's Museum because that's just like I can't click and hack fast enough because it's all of it's based on essentially, from what my understanding is, they took Google Earth and anything that wasn't a school but was a notable location. So lots of churches, trailheads, post office, places where you can freely come and go, large shopping centers. Like if you're just looking at Google Earth and you see the little things pop up that you might stop at, they basically imported those as their portals in this Ingress game.
Okay.
So like we can leave my house, Noah and I can leave my house, hit like the Olive Branch, I know the name of all the churches now, hit the Olive Branch church that's right here and pop that portal, go up and hit the trailhead right across the street from the Hamilton Fire Station 2, hit 2 portals there because you get one for the trail and one for the plaque. Then get back in your car, head up to basically your corner, and then we can hit one at the bowling alley. Cosmic Bowling is one. We can get one at the post office right beside your mom's gas station. Hit those 2, then go up and hit the Nazarene Church. It's right inside of, what was that, Haldeman Village or whatever that is. Hit that Nazarene Church, then go up and hit Rosenthal Dentistry. Then we can go back around, enter in the Muncie Public Library from the back way. Cut across Muncie Public Library, because there's one there. Cut across Muncie Public Library to the Baskin Robbins. Hit that one. And then we go this is the
So you have it mapped out.
Basically, they don't realize that this game was actually developed by BP.
Well, actually...
They say Google, but it's really BP.
You're not really supposed to be driving around. You're supposed to be walking and like riding your bike and exploring it
So
sort
do
of
you
that
think
way.
the Pokemon will be just like that, a fixed portal?
I think
Or do you think
the
they'll move around?
Pokemon themselves or the Pokemon encounters will be more like that. They'll be like sort of fixed
So you have
portals.
to actually get out and walk around?
Yeah.
Doug's out.
Well, the thing is like
No, that's not a reason why I'm out.
we hit Hartford, and it was interesting just to hit the square because there's the post office there, and we just parked the car.
There's
there.
Pokemon at the post office.
No, there's portals.
There will be.
Pokemon.
There will be.
That's sort of I think
So
what they're
can
going
I
to do is
plant
they're going to
Pokemon?
they're going to reskin all this stuff.
Yeah.
And
Can
basically
I-
put Pokemon in those locations or Pokemon encounters in those locations.
See, that would be cool if, like, the first person that beat the Pokemon, they got it, and then they had to plant it, and you had to go to where they're at to get it.
I think that's what it... Well, to be
And then I can capture it, and then I can choose to plant it somewhere if I wanted to.
I don't think that's going to happen because the Albany issue. Okay, so I went over and hit Albany, right? I had a training
Worldwide, it's because of Albany.
Well, no. I'm saying, would you listen?
It's an Albany issue, guys.
Because they want to make sure that people aren't putting these in places that are essentially inaccessible or somebody to get in trouble for being.
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying about the
Or
Albany
close to
issue.
sexual predators.
Sure. You go to Albany, there's one at the Duck, of course. You know, that's a notable location. There's one at the Duck.
A Pokemon or a portal?
There's a Pokemon's not out yet.
not out
okay?
yet.
All this is portal talk. So there's a portal there at the Duck.
I just
And
want to
here's
distinguish because there may be some listeners who are excited.
Okay,
They're like,
well,
Pokemon, and Pete stuck in.
there's no one on Periscope.
No, there's two.
There's two?
It says two.
Hi, Periscope
Hi.
people.
There's, who is it?
Blair B.
Hey,
Hey,
it's Blair. Hey, Blair.
Oh, I was hoping to be like some strangers from Iceland.
Well, Iceland will be there later. Hey, Blair, send us a comment. Hey.
Hey.
Did he?
Something popped up.
Hey.
Hey.
So then got the one at the Duck, and then I went down. There was one over like by the florist shop or whatever. Got that one, and then I was trying to hit the third one that was over there, but it was at the water tower. And in order to get there, like I was gonna have to park my car, walk through people's yards, and then actually get through there. I was a little worried about walking through people's yards, but I did it anyway. So I walked through the people's yards, walked out to the field, but because of the fence, I could not get close enough to the
Hey,
water
what are you
tower.
doing in my yard? It's okay. I gotta go hack this portal.
I think I've had dreams like this where it's like, oh crap, you know, where you're going through people's houses. Like I know I shouldn't be in here, but I've got to get to that portal.
Well, then you've been playing Ingress in your dreams, dude. Is he messing with me? but I couldn't get close enough to it. So I think
Maybe this is all just a dream, right?
already long story, but much shorter. I think you have to use an algorithm like that to plant Pokemon. I don't think it's just going to be there. But the interesting thing that Go is sort of promising is that once you have your Pokemon and I have my Pokemon, then we can battle it out ourselves, regardless of what's going on.
But
in
you
the
can
real world.
fight. You can do group battles too. They show in this video that they made that's very augmented reality kind of thing, which it won't be that high. But they had a bunch of people in Times Square.
Oh no,
and they were fighting Mewtwo. Yeah, Mewtwo. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one.
He said he was super excited. Did you only watch the video?
I didn't know.
I mean, I just hope I'm walking through like the Muncie Mall and I just pass this grandma and my thing just like goes off and we look at each other. We're like, oh, it's battle time.
See, that's the thing is they should sell accessories like that.
Yes.
Like what? My grandkids
They need to
use
sell
my
accessories that are part of the battling system.
Well,
I'm
they
sure
are selling there's a Bluetooth.
like an augmented reality hood that you put on that.
But they are
you can see the Pokemon battling because it's got like a visor.
They're going to sell Pokeballs that connect to your phone Bluetooth and they'll vibrate or go off.
Oh.
When
I
think you can't, like, it has a motion sensor in it that if you do that action with it, it uses it and
Because I have some very unathletic friends and I just hope they miss.
Me? No. That's all right. That's all right. I'll let you win. This ends up being a foot race. I'm out.
Well, let's do this game because I don't know how long. Do you know how long it takes?
Every bomb is like 5 feet. 5
Oh, we
feet.
lost somebody.
Bye, Blair.
There
See
you
you,
go.
buddy. Okay. So this is what we're going to talk about now. There was a game, and Mikey's going to be moving the camera here. So if you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see his perspective.
They need to watch on YouTube to even know what's going on in this next section.
So there was a game that was developed for the Oculus Rift. It was a game jam game. Okay, so it was a game jam game. You can actually go on there if you want, Doug, to keep talking and nobody explodes, and then you'll be able to look at the manual online if you want. And then that way Zach and I can share the paper copy. And what happens is that in this game, it's for the Oculus Rift. If you're not familiar with the Oculus Rift, it's basically VR.
Is that the same company that made You Don't Know Jack?
No, but you don't know Jack is actually making its own version of this. And if you haven't played much, You Don't Know Jack.
That's like a really old game, right?
No, You Don't Know Jack is not a.
an old
that
game. It is an old
That is a really old game. But the company that makes You Don't Know Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played that when I was like 7 or 8.
Yeah,
Awesome.
the company that makes that has all sorts of games that are similar like this that can sort of be played.
I was just
worldwide.
totally pulling that out of.
You need to look into those games.
What am I
they're a
going?
blast.
What am I looking up?
Keep talking and nobody explodes. So this game was developed as a game jam. So like 72 hours to build a game, and then it had such. People were really excited about it, so they actually made it into a full-fledged game. So now you can play it through Steam. So Mikey has bought the version. If you're looking at the cam or the YouTube version, you can see what he sees. which is this the sound?
This is the music from the game.
And the scenario is this.
Okay.
It takes 2 people to play it. So
KeepTalkingGame.com.
yeah, and so Doug, Zach, and myself are experts. We're bomb defusing experts. And this right here is our manual. And
right,
Mikey
manual.
is in the basement of the UN.
BombManual.com.
He's like a superstar.
They own bombmanual.com.
I hope you're on the right.
No.
I hope you're on the right thing.
BombManual.com.
You want to either view as a PDF or view as a webpage. But
It's like an FBI watch list.
Big Brother's periscoping us right now.
We're the experts. We can see the directions, but we can't see the bomb. Mikey and the YouTube viewers can see the bomb.
Let me have a piece of candy corn while you're talking.
It says
It's 3 years old.
It's candy corn.
It says you are the bomb diffuser. Your goal is to defuse the bomb with the help of your friends.
The pumpkins are the best.
No, they're not. Too big. And without peanuts, I'm not interested.
Your friends are the experts who guide you by using the bomb diffuser manual. The experts, the bomb diffuser.
Whoa.
The diffuser is not allowed to look at the manual.
So Mikey will not look at what we're looking at.
Is it different every time?
You'll get different modules, different.
Okay.
I mean, just gonna trust me here, dude.
The
Was I right
experts-
about Rocket League?
You were right about Rocket League. It is a fantastic game.
If I was
talked
right-
that game down so much, and now I can't stop playing it.
Okay, I was right about Rocket League. I will be right about this. Trust me. Trust me.
Try fun ways to keep the diffuser isolated, but within earshot. The experts, bombmanual.com. I can't believe they own that. Alright, this game requires Bomb Diffuser Manual version 1 to play. Please ensure that you have the correct manual version by entering its verification code below. What is the verification code?
241. I love all those sounds. I wonder.
Alright.
Well, I don't think we'll get flagged because there's a lot of LPers playing this game right now.
Before you
watch
begin,
all
let's
who
quickly
watch
go
this.
over the controls.
Well, this is just
well,
for
you
you.
guys just
We'll just talk.
On the subject of wires.
Yeah, exactly. What I want you to look at, Doug, here is while he's doing that, take a look at on the subject of complicated wires.
On
Okay.
the subject of complicated
While
wires.
he's practicing his controls there. Just let us know when you're ready, Mike. Okay, so the way this is going to work is that he will see a module that looks a little bit like this up here in the top corner. There are LEDs along the top, and there's stars possibly across the bottom with wires of different color combinations. So, what will happen is if his wire, let's say, has red coloring within it, then it's going to be contained within this circle. Okay? And then if the LED is on, then it'll also be contained in this circle. So all the possible bomb combinations will then be isolated within these 4. And then finally, let's say that there's has a star symbol. So then it's going to be everything within inside the small dots. So basically, it's either going to be a B or a D bomb. We'll have to figure out whether it's a B or D bomb by asking questions like, what does it say which is what there? I can't read upside down here. Let me
More batteries?
Yeah, if there's 2 more batteries, then it's a B bomb, and if so, he cuts the wire. If it's not, then he doesn't cut the wire. He moves on. So I'm telling you, like, this doesn't come till much later.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have some easier ones to get started on.
Well,
How's it going,
then
Michael?
why are we going to complicated wires?
Because to me, that's the most unique
Going
sort
to
of puzzle.
the first bomb.
Okay,
Everybody has
first
to
bomb.
start somewhere. It's just let's hope it doesn't end here. Make sure your experts have the manual and are ready to help. I have 5 minutes, 3 modules, and 3 strikes.
Okay,
Okay.
this is the most forgiving of all the bombs.
All right.
All right, so here he goes.
This screen's for your eyes only. You're not allowed to look at the bomb diffuser manual.
That's right. It's 2 sides of this coin here. We're back in the van. We're back in the van.
You're the schmuck that had to go in.
That's
All
right.
Okay, time started.
Yeah.
Okay.
do
Okay,
you
so I see a serial number on the bottom of the
Modules.
modules. I've got 4 wires. I've got a button. I've got a timer, and I've got a module that's got like look like hieroglyphics.
Okay, so you have 4 wires. Do they run vertical or horizontal?
Horizontal.
Okay, so we're probably in on the case of
blue,
second
red,
wire.
blue, white.
Okay, hold on a second. 1 correct wire to
I don't have seconds, Ryan.
We have minutes here.
Only
I know.
So how many wires are there?
4.
Okay, so we're in 4 wires.
blue, red, blue, white.
If there is more than one red wire and the last digit of the serial number is odd, cut the... Is there more than one red?
No, there's only one red.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Faster.
Well, I can't read. Sorry.
If there's more than one, okay. Otherwise, if the last wire is yellow,
No.
okay.
It's white.
Otherwise, if there's one blue wire,
No, there's two.
if there's more than one yellow wire,
There's no yellow.
otherwise cut the second wire.
Cut the second wire.
Okay.
Did it
I
turn
have
to green?
Green light.
All right, module's
Okay.
completed. Next.
So what do? Do I press the button?
No, you pick. What's the next button? Or so there's one with a button.
Yeah, there's a
The
button.
subject of the button.
Okay, on the subject of the button.
If
There
the
goes
button
Zack.
is blue,
No, it's red.
There's more than one battery.
There's two batteries. No, I'm sorry. There's three.
if
Oh, God.
there's 3 batteries.
There's three
If
batteries.
there's more than one battery on the bomb and the button says detonate.
It says press.
If if the button is white and there
The
is
button is red.
if there are more than 2 batteries on the bomb
There's three. There's two double A's and a C.
and there is a lit indicator with the label FRK.
around the outside of the bomb.
No, there's a CLR.
If the button is red, what color's the button?
Red.
And says hold.
No, it says press.
If none of them, hold the button and refer to releasing a held button.
So click the button and hold it, and tell us what the stripe does.
Oh, God.
A color
Okay, I'm holding it. It's blue.
release when the countdown timer has a 4 in any position.
In any position?
Yes.
Good.
All right, so
Okay.
4 minutes.
No, it was 3 minutes 40 some
On the
odd- 2
subject of
minutes.
keypads. Do you have
No,
a
what's
keypad?
next? What's next, Mike?
I have there's 4 buttons and they look like hieroglyphics.
Okay, keypad.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a one that's a circle with a line down.
Only one
one that
column
looks like a
below.
Circle with like a looks like a mirror.
Yes.
Okay.
Then there to the right of that there's one it's got like a squiggly line almost. It's like it comes down and curves and comes up and curves and then comes down. It's weird looking.
All right, what's the first one?
It's a circle with a line under it, like omega.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Like a
wait.
mirror.
We got to get
Okay.
all 4 of them first.
Right. And what's the next one?
The one it's kind of got these weird.
Does it look like a
squig-
letter at all?
It kind of like an H with a little hook on the
Yeah,
bottom.
There we go. We got it. We got
Okay.
it.
And then under that is the what sign is that? The
Question mark?
half-life sign.
Oh,
Oh,
lambda.
yes.
Is that a lambda?
Yeah.
Probably
Yep,
with
yep,
a
yep.
little hash on
Yep,
it.
yep,
That's
yep.
directly under the O with a line. Oh, we have a minute and a half.
Okay.
And then the one to the left of that, or the right of that, is a line with a triangle. It has a triangle in the upper right
Okay.
hand corner.
So you want to click the mirror,
okay?
lambda, the
Hold on, mirror, lambda,
the H with the
H,
triangle.
Oh,
No,
red.
no. You.
That was
Don't you want to do?
Well, that, I was calling that an H. So the one with the triangle on the top,
okay.
And then
the H with the
thingy.
hook.
Yes. Minute 4 seconds left.
We saved the UN, gentlemen.
Yeah. Thank God that was the easiest bomb there is.
That was intense.
How was it? Was it all right? You want to try another one?
Yeah, we should do one more.
Does this make good radio?
I think it does.
All right, people. This is the symbol, and this is what it looks like.
Okay.
It makes better YouTube probably than.
Well, I don't know.
All right, next one.
Essentially, they're playing our. They're listening to our part.
Something old, something new. When did seeing a familiar bomb become comforting? No matter, this bomb will only be half comforting. 5 minutes, 3 modules, 3 strikes.
Okay, 5 minutes, 3 modules, 3 strikes.
Ready?
Go ahead, Zach.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Let's do this.
I'm so nervous.
Contacting Salts. Contacting Salts. Command Salts.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
So all 3 modules are on the bottom. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wires.
Oh, so it's a wire.
Let's start
okay?
there. 6 wires.
Okay.
Are there no yellow wires?
There is 1 yellow wire.
Is there one yellow
Exactly
wire?
one yellow wire.
What's that?
And there's more than 1 white wire.
There's 1 white wire.
Are there no red wires?
There are no red
Cut
wires.
the last wire.
Cut the last wire. Ugh, okay, good.
All right.
The clinch? Do you
Yes.
feel the clinch?
You have
Yes.
a button?
The clinch is real.
The second one's not a button. The second one has a number, has 4 digits on the bottom. It looks like it's a screen that has a number 2 on it. There's codes on the bottom that say 2143. It looks like a graph.
Here, in the subject of memory.
There
I
we
need
go.
a pencil for this, I think.
Okay.
This is going to get tough. Okay, go.
Okay.
Okay, what number is in the display box?
2.
If 2 is in the display box, press this button in the second position. Tell us what it is.
1.
So 1 is in the second position?
Yes.
Okay,
so
push it.
that. Okay. Everything cleared out. Now a 4 is in the display box.
If the display is 4, press the button is in the same position you pressed in stage 1. So that would have been stage 2.
Yep, got it.
What number was that?
3.
Okay.
So 2 is in the top now.
You want to read that one? Yeah.
Press the button with the same label you pressed in stage 1.
So
Nope.
no, what was that?
It was a 3.
And what'd you just push?
I pressed the same spot that was in stage.
Stage 1 I thought was a 2.
No, the same
It was-
label. What number was in that first?
Oh, okay.
So
So
that
now
would've
there's
been
a
one?
3. Now there's a 3 in the top.
Press the button in the first position.
That you pressed in stage 2.
So what number was that?
You pressed it.
Was it a 2?
It started as a 2,
It was
then
a
you
3.
pressed a 3.
Was it a
and
3?
It was a 3.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, there's a 4.
One strike left, fellas.
There's a 4. And my time is moving faster.
Yeah.
This,
Stage 3. What did we press in stage 3?
Yeah, we should have wrote these
I
down.
thought this was stage 3.
I told you I needed a pin.
Yeah.
We have this as stage 5. Do you still only have 2 lights
Well,
along the side?
2 lights along one side.
So along the side on the display, we have 3 lights on.
No,
our-
I have none. Oh, they disappeared.
So we're supposed to. Okay, stage 1. What is
Stage
the
1.
thing?
4.
If there's a 4, press the button in the 4th position.
Okay. So that was a 2.
Okay. 2 in the 4.
Right
2
there.
in the 4. 2 in the 4. Okay.
Okay, 2 is in the top.
Press the button in the same position you pressed in stage 1. So that'd be the 4th position.
Got it. So that was a 2 I pushed there.
Okay.
Now there's a 2 in the top.
If there's a 2, press the same label you pressed in stage 1.
So it was a
It was the 4th position, but what was the number? It was a 2 in the right.
2.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. On 1.
If the display is a 1, press the button in the same position you pressed in stage 1. So that was the 4th position.
The position, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We done?
No, we got one more.
Oh my gosh.
1. 30 seconds.
Press the button with the same label you pressed in stage 1. So the same label. So
What was that? A
there was
2?
there was
A 2?
two in
It was
the
a 2.
4th position.
Okay, we're good. The button says abort and it's white. The button says abort and it's white. We have 13 seconds. 12 seconds, guys. Guys, come on. Come on. 8 seconds. You gotta save me. I don't know what to do.
It's white.
I don't know what to do.
It's
It's
white.
white abort. I'm gonna push it because I don't know what to
Press
do.
and hold to release.
Died.
you're dead, man. Sorry. That memory thing, that's a little bit confusing.
Well, I think if we had a pencil to write it down, I think we'd be good.
Cause of explosion, the button. All right.
I don't understand. What's the stage?
Okay, so every time he pushes the button, it's a new stage. So every time he shows us. Okay, so he's looking at a module that looks something like this.
Yeah.
So he tells us what number's in it. If it's displaying a 2, we tell him which button to push. So if it's displaying a 2, press the button in the second position.
Is this the stage? This thing right here, the little square.
No. Every time he does it, it'll give us a new number.
There's
That's the second
lights
stage.
along the side.
We need a pencil.
Are we gonna do it again?
I think we need to do it again.
All right.
I don't want to lose on. I don't
Well,
want to
just
end on.
bring up a notepad or something on your iPad.
I got it. I'll
Yep.
use my phone.
Stage 1. So that was my confusion of what does stage actually mean? So do we have to go through all 5 stages to get through?
Yeah, that's how we
Okay.
disarm that model.
Okay, gotcha.
So will this be the same? I wonder.
I think the modules might be the same, but the numbers will be different. I think it's procedurally generated each time.
All right, let's.
Okay. So are you gonna do like 2 dash
He's got
whatever?
A stylus, dude. I'm gonna let him.
Hey, he's
do it.
got a note. See,
All
notes
right,
are cool.
let's do that.
Forget your iPhone.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I want to make sure you guys are ready.
No,
'cause
no,
I only
go
have
ahead.
5 minutes.
Go ahead.
So-
Go ahead.
You're
You'll be
okay.
fine.
You're the one with the bomb. It's all right.
You'll
Yeah.
be fine.
We're not gonna die. It's fine.
Oh, they're in different spots. Okay. Oh, this is different. Okay, so the first module is the 4 with the buttons under it.
All right.
Okay.
So
The one we just did?
On the
Yeah.
subject of memory.
Okay. Stage
Okay, we have a 4.
Okay. So 4. Press the button in the 4th position. Tell us what it was.
A 4.
Okay. So 4 in a 4 on the 4th. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Got it. All right. A 4 again.
Press the button in the same position you pressed in stage 1. So it'd be a 4. And then what's the number on the 4?
So
Okay,
press the 4th
fourth
button.
position.
The 4th button is a 3.
So 4 then 3.
Okay, so I'm pushing it. Okay. All right. A 2.
Okay, if it's a 2, press the button the same label you pressed in stage 1, which was a 4.
So press the same button.
Press the same label. So you're looking for the number 4.
The number 4.
And tell us what position.
It was in the 3rd position.
Okay, so 4 was in the 3rd position.
Now
okay.
2.
Okay. This is the 4th stage. Okay, 2.
Press the button in the first position.
Yes.
Press the button in the 1st position.
Tell us what it was.
A 4.
Okay, so 4 in the 1st position.
And the
Okay.
last stage, 4.
If it's a 4, press the button with the same level you pressed in 3. So what was the number you pressed last time?
No, 2 times ago.
4 in the 3rd position.
Okay.
A 4 in the 3rd position. So what am I pushing here?
So you want to press the same label. So you want to press a 4.
Okay. Got it.
Yes! All right.
Good job, guys.
Next.
All right, the next module is the four buttons.
The
Okay.
weird
The
patterns.
weird-
All right.
Pads.
Okay.
All right.
What's first?
Tell us what you see.
First one it looks like a trident.
Okay.
The next one I'm going clockwise with these. Okay.
It doesn't matter to us.
Okay. The next one is a star.
If there is a star, an actual star.
Right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
A solid star, right?
yes, solid
Okay.
star. The next one is a 3 that's got antennas and a tail.
Yep.
And the last one is a B with a
Yep.
T.
You want to press your trident,
Okay, trident.
then
Hold on. Okay,
B with the T,
B with the T,
backwards 3 with the antenna,
backwards
and
3.
then a star.
Got it. Awesome. All right. Next module is the same stuff,
Oh, okay.
but it's different. Okay, it's an X. It's an X with an I in it.
Yep.
An upside down question mark.
Yep.
A upside down G. Upside down backwards.
Like
or
a
a
flat
6. Or a 6.
A 6.
Or
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
And then the triangle with the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
All right.
Triangle.
Yep.
H with the I.
Yep.
Upside down question mark.
Got it. 2 minutes left. 1 minute 59
Yeah.
seconds.
This is too easy.
That
We're
was-
too good
yeah.
at this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
only the second level. So
That'd be
It
fun to
took us
play
2
as an
tries.
actual drinking game, I think.
Well, then I'll have to.
We might have an
we'll
opportunity later.
have to
There
play
we
it
go.
again. We'll have to play it again later.
all right.
Do you want to do one more? Or you want to be done?
I don't know how much time do we got.
We're at 43 minutes. We have time to do one more.
Want to do one more? Okay, we can go one more level up. This one is double
I
your
feel like
money.
our book isn't like tore up enough.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
it's not
it
broken
needs to
in.
be tense. You
Yeah.
know?
It needs to be like highlighted
drips
and like
of sweat.
Yeah. Coffee stains.
Cigarette ashes.
Yeah.
Cigarette ashes.
like circle coffee stain circles. All right, the task is clear, but the timer.
If you had like a little electrode that you could hook up, if you got it wrong, it would deliver a jolt to everybody. Now that would...
I think what we should do, if there's a way to make the explosion louder and more sudden, that'd be the way to do it.
The task is clear, but the timer doesn't care about your workload. 5 minutes, 6 modules, 3 strikes.
Okay, so one more module.
All right.
No, we've only been doing 3 modules.
Oh, really?
This is
Double.
6
This is
modules.
double.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought we were doing.
All right, here we go.
Oh man, I'm so gonna die. I trust you guys. I love you guys.
Let's do 5 and
You don't even know me.
Let's just do 5
I don't
and
care. I
stop.
love everyone before I die.
I like it.
Okay, ready? Go.
I'm too
okay.
old for this,
So we got
Riggs.
2 wire sets and 2 buttons. So it's
Okay,
only
we got
4
a we got a
modules.
wire. We got a wire. You want to do the button first?
Sure.
There's probably one on the back.
We can do them in. Oh, there are 2 modules on the back too. What order do we do them in?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so let's do one of the wires.
All right, wires.
Because we'll do both of the wires and then both the buttons.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one is white, white.
How many?
4.
All right.
White, white, blue, white.
So there's be more than one red.
No, there's no red.
There's no red.
White, white, blue, white.
Is the last wire yellow?
No, it's white. White, white,
Is
blue,
there one
white.
blue wire?
Yes.
Cut the first
cut
wire.
the first wire.
Cut the first wire. Okay.
Next wire.
The next wire set has
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
All right. Okay. Are there no yellow wires?
There are no yellow wires.
And the last digit of the serial number is odd.
Let me find the serial number. Give me a second. It is a 0.
It's not odd. Okay. Is there exactly one yellow wire?
There's no yellow.
No. Are there no red wires?
There's 3 red wires.
Cut the fourth wire.
Fourth wire.
1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
All right. Next.
Okay. Next one. White button that says abort.
Get the button.
Okay.
Blue.
Oh, it says abort?
It says abort and it's white.
Oh, it's white. Gotcha.
Is there more than one battery? Oh, it
Um,
says detonate. Never mind.
there are no.
is
There,
the button
yes, there are
white?
4 batteries.
Is the button white and is there a lit indicator with the label car?
No. There's a lit indicator that says
If there are
SIG.
more than 2 batteries on the bomb and there's a lit indicator with FRK.
No, there's an NSA and
It's none
an
above.
SIG. We got
No.
3
Okay.
minutes.
Then hold the button and tell us what happens.
What?
Hold the button and tell us what color the stripe is.
It's yellowish orange.
5 in any position.
5 in any position.
The counter.
Good.
All right.
Okay. The next button is yellow and it says press, or orange and says press. I'm color deficient. I'm terrible at this.
If the button is yellow, press and hold the button.
Okay, I'm guessing this is yellow. Is there an option for orange?
No.
Okay, then it's yellow. Okay, I'm pressing and holding, and it's red. The light is red.
1. Any one. 1.
Yeah. All right. All right. Backside. All right. It's the codes, the 4 boxes.
Okay.
Oh, these are easy.
Yeah. Okay. So
How much
it's
time we have?
It's I don't know. I got to
Just
turn
do
it
the
around.
symbols.
It's 2 minutes. Okay. The first one is the mirror, upside down question mark, a curly Q6.
Like the first half of Walt Disney?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And a star not filled in.
Okay, mirror,
Hold on. Mirror.
curly Q6,
Curly Q.
star, upside down question mark.
Got it. Next one.
done, right?
Snake 3. It's got the 3 with the antenna and the tail.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then the B with the T,
Yep.
Okay.
and then a C with a dot in it,
Yep.
and then the trident.
Yep. Trident.
Okay,
T and B.
okay,
C.
okay.
The backwards 3.
Yes.
Good thing we got the easy ones.
A minute and 23 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we're just too good for this.
There's a lot of stuff that's on there that I'm going to tell you guys about, though. There's serial numbers and batteries everywhere and 2 little things that have, like, lights on them and stuff. Like,
It's easier for us, though, to say to you. Because if you start describing all that other stuff, then it makes...
I know that, but I'm saying you think we're easy, but there's all kinds of other crap that's going to get involved with this at a certain point.
Right.
It's going to get hard.
All right. Well, do you want to stop?
Yeah.
I think we stop for now. That was a good time, though. That game was called Keep Talking Nobody Explodes. I could see how that would be fun at, like, your birthday party, per se.
Yeah.
Have the laptop out on the table. Put people out in isolation. You know what I mean? You make them take this and could you imagine this in just a walkie-talkie, like in another part of the house?
Oh man,
That would be awesome.
That would add a moment to it. Hold on, let me put this back.
Beep, stop talking, man! I can't get through. But I think it'd be hard, especially if you were like, oh, some wires are slipping and sliding.
What color are the wires?
Yeah, they're all black and white over here.
Okay.
I'm not cutting any of them.
All
but
right.
that would be. I think it'd be hard to run a walkie-talkie and manually control the computer. So maybe you have two guys on the bomb side and 2 guys.
Yeah,
on the
that's
bomb
what you would have to do, is do it in teams, stuff like that. That would be fun because then you could flip out people and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we should flip people out next time we do this.
Okay.
I want Doug to work the computer. I want Doug to be on the bomb.
Somebody that's cool.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Well, he did a good job. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not cool enough for you.
I know. That's what that's how I took it, Mike. I'll be honest. Like I'm not trying to start stuff or anything.
I think I kept it cool, man. I was like, you don't know how it is, man. You don't know what it's like sitting in front of that bomb.
There's a reason that my wrestler name was Stone Cold, Mikey.
You know that one's taken, right?
I loaned it.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Just saying.
I have to have Bob on.
He came and asked him, Doug. Hey,
excuse me, Kaisaki. Do you mind if
I told you never speak that name in public.
All right. Well, it's been fun. Thanks for being on the show, Zach. Zach's going to come back and he's going to talk about... Oh, what? I'm sorry. Doug has more to talk about.
You do?
Were we not going to discuss like the biggest news that we said right at the start? Did you completely forget?
The Star Wars tickets go on sale?
Yeah.
I thought we already
I
talked
thought we
about
discussed it.
I guess we
discussed it before we recorded.
Oh. Star Wars tickets go on sale Monday.
Okay, there you go.
Which is the same day this podcast comes out, so...
and a new trailer.
Well, the trailer's not going to be out till, I think, we're not sure when the trailer comes out.
The rumor is it comes out...
On the 15th.
On Monday, the 19th.
The 19th.
On ESPN during whatever football game is on. It's supposed to be a Star Wars
Monday
themed
Night Football?
Yes.
It's Giants and the Eagles.
So...
hopefully they become like the Jawas. The Jawas and like the...
that is the rumor.
The Rebels. I don't know.
That is the rumor.
They can come up with better names. I came up with better names than that.
Since Disney owns ESPN, they're going to leverage it.
I will say that I honestly, and the reason why
Tuscan
I'm not...
Raiders, man.
Oh, I know. But Oakland's not playing. It doesn't make sense.
The Millennium Falcons. Those were my two fantasy football teams.
My fantasy football team this year is The Force Awakens. I didn't go very deep for that.
Wow, good job, Ryan.
Or no, it's This Force Awakens is the way I put it. But
Sarah was making fun of me because my SimCity city was named Eaton, and Royerton were the two names. She said, "Why can't you come up with something better?" I said, "Okay, what is it?" She goes, New City." New City. That's what she said. I was like, all right, New City it is.
Spelled
everyone like happiness everywhere. Everyone was so happy that I changed the name.
Spelled N-U City.
New.
See, that would have been better.
New City.
Well, Doug, I didn't mean to poo-poo it in any way, shape, or form. It's just, I'll be honest. Like, I'm trying
doesn't care about Star Wars.
I'm trying to.
I know.
I feel like we're in the incubator period. Like, I'm trying to distance myself.
The what period?
I think it's very dangerous right now for spoilers out there. I think some of the things are going to get a lot closer to
There's
reality.
one more trailer.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, you know, there is the actual cut of the movie is out there now. People have been able to see it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Including the higher executives.
I've been digesting a lot of Star Wars news.
But I've been honestly trying to push a lot of it away.
So I want to talk about it.
The one thing I will say that I was excited about was that J.J. Abrams did come out and say that he was able to release, he had the final say on the cut of the movie. It wasn't a Disney statement. Disney came in and watched it and sort of signed off and approved, but the cut of the movie that's coming out is his cut of the movie. It looks like it's going to be PG-13 and about 2 hours and 15 minutes long.
Great.
Which I think is a little bit heavy on the time side. But
no. How long? No.
It could be 3 hours long.
Yeah.
I'm not. I would take it.
None of us have fallen asleep at a premiere of Star Wars like you have.
No,
so you fell asleep at a premiere?
Yeah, you fell asleep at Attack of the Clones
2.
Attack of the Clones. Oh, come on. That battle at the end was horrible.
I'm not discounting that.
I woke up, they were still fighting. And like I felt refreshed.
But it was the battle in the Coliseum, Ryan. I mean, come on. They stole that straight out of one of my Dungeons and Dragons campaigns.
I don't know that
yeah.
You're right. Stone Cold was there that night.
Yeah, he was.
We were doing it.
So was Lucas. That's where he got the idea.
Okay.
He's like, hey guys,
I made this. If I borrow this,
I made this character. Can I play along?
His name's Jar Jar.
Yeah. Misa Jar Jar Binks.
I just. So if you want to
charisma level of -2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey guys.
We need to go
Let's
to the.
stop
We need
talking
to go to
about
the
D&D.
Senate. We need to go to the Senate. There is no Senate. We need to go there.
that's a great sketch. Someone needs to do that. Oh man.
Anyway, I did hear disturbing rumors.
Okay,
Not
all right,
necessarily
all right.
disturbing,
Well,
but
okay,
upsetting.
What have you digested, Douglas?
Tell us.
I
I don't wanna-
before you go, Zach. Where you fall?
Oh, his Star Wars alignment.
What's your Star Wars alignment?
Like, what side do I like?
No, like, are you excited for the Star Wars
that's fine.
movie? Are you a Star Wars fan?
No, what side do you like?
Doug is a dark sider.
question.
Don't listen to Ryan.
Doug is a dark sider. Don't. Honestly, I feel like you're too close to me.
I like
already.
Chewbacca.
There we go.
But Chewbacca would not be a Jedi.
Okay.
That's true.
Han Solo would not be a Jedi.
If you're gonna really lead the discussion, you just stop with the candy corn.
No, I'm just saying they would not be Jedi. That's fine. It's a good answer.
Thanks.
I'm glad to
Okay.
see there's a lot of enthusiasm though for Chewbacca.
Fill us in on the
There
news.
is. There will be,
They
especially
just
after Han
released a
Solo gets
comic. A
killed.
Chewbacca comic just came out.
As soon as Han Solo dies, and it's Chewbacca himself
No,
and Rey.
this was actually for episode 8. Is that they were planning on? Now, I not that I really care, but they're planning on casting the guy that played Johnny Storm in the new Fantastic Four. I don't know him. The black kid,
The black kid, yeah.
as Boba Fett.
Okay.
Which, how are they going to get around him being?
Who cares who plays him as long as he doesn't take
How
off
are they
his
going to
mask.
get around
As long as he
him?
never takes his helmet off. It doesn't
How are
matter.
they going to get around him? Well, I realize that, but they were emphasizing, the
He's-
racial aspect very strongly.
He's got
put,
to be able to speak Australian.
Well, that's
that
what I'm
kid-
saying
that
is
kid Australian?
the guy was a Maori. He was from New Zealand. So
Right.
unless
What's Andy Serkis doing? Just put him in there. He can do that, right?
he could do any character.
Exactly.
So I don't want them to.
I like that kid a lot. He was in Parenthood. I was a big fan of him in Parenthood. I'm trying to remember what his name is. I want to give credit where credit is due.
Wow. We just got look at that. So it was a Parenthood reference that could lead back to a Coach reference.
We're talking about Coach again.
We could.
Hey Zach, how you feel about Coach? You ever watch Craig G.
Remember
Nelson's
Coach?
Coach?
Nope.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Short conversation.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's all right. Doug
Can't we go?
has a very eclectic TV.
Stop chewing into the
I know,
microphone.
right?
You're over there just chomping away.
It's the pumpkins. I love the pumpkins.
Someone close that can.
I did. Somebody open it back up.
Zach, what you opening it for?
Anyway, I don't know. It was just I don't want them to get pulled off on the whole. We got to write into Star Wars a character to fit X demographic. So somebody
they've
doesn't.
done that in episode 7. There's all the demographics going.
As long as that
They did
fits
that in
the
the
character.
prequels too. I mean, all the
Yeah,
they
it
made
was-
sure all
it
the
was-
racial
it was
demographics
terrible.
were covered. The Gungan.
The Gungan, yeah.
It's true.
So the Jews. I mean,
I
come
think,
on.
I think we'll be all right.
They insulted how many?
Even if they do it, I think we'll be okay. I'm comfortable
it was
with everything.
insulting. I mean, what they did in the prequels was insulting.
I think Abrams has a hold of it. He's taking care of it. I'm putting hope in Abrams that he's doing due diligence and taking care of our child. It's like sending your kid off to a daycare that takes care of them. I mean, you just hope that everything's okay, and when you show back up and they're still alive,
I
like,
hope
great.
you're right. I hope you're right.
You know,
I'm.
it's a terrible metaphor, but it worked. Right?
Yeah. I guess so. So I'm just saying.
Why are we already talking about episode?
His name is Michael Jordan. How did I not remember his name was Michael Jordan?
No, all I was saying is I don't.
We have 2 movies before episode 8.
We got 7 and Rogue.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, or maybe it was they're talking about maybe a standalone movie.
They are
My whole thing was
Boba
just
Fett standalone.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
then
whole
he might
thing-
have to take his helmet off.
My whole thing though was how
Maybe.
do we get from him being this kid here
It needs to be a
into
standalone movie, or they're gonna have to prove to us that he's
to
still
be honest,
alive.
I don't think the skin tone is even that big a deal.
I'm uncomfortable with it being.
I mean,
he clearly is a
Dark
Pacific
complected.
Islander.
Right, but they're dark complected, and this is a really Michael Jordan's really light skinned. I mean, it's a matter of adding curl to the hair at this point. Like,
No.
But what are Mandalorians? I mean,
Mandalorians,
They're dead.
they were... I don't necessarily think that they were a race. I just think that they were a
warrior culture.
warrior group of people.
But he's not a Mandalorian anyway.
No, he just has armor.
He just has the armor. We established that.
So
in
we're
episode
getting into
2.
some nerd fume territory
That's
here,
right.
so
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You're correct, but if it has to be a prequel movie, right? Because then they're gonna have to prove to us that Boba Fett's still alive.
He
Right,
is.
right.
He was in the book I read. I'm sorry.
How
you
is
guys?
he? How is he in the book though? Do they
He's
explain
fine.
how he? Did he?
Is he old?
Did he jetpack
he's
out?
alright.
Did he
'Cause
jetpack out?
that's
of
another
the
rumor.
Sarlacc
Max
pit?
von Sydow is actually Boba Fett, which that wouldn't make any real sense either, because again,
Did he jetpack out of the Sarlacc pit?
I don't. It didn't tell us how he got out.
Are we gonna digitize him flying out of it into Jedi soon?
It basically just it hinted to the fact that he got out because the Jawas were selling a very
Nope.
tore up piece of Mandalorian battle armor, and he was looking for it, and he found it.
Wasn't there a Wilhelm scream when he went down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's
not if
dead.
he's in a book.
He's not dead.
They're gonna have to prove to me very well that he's alive. They're gonna have to show me.
Did it say in the book?
On their list of things to do, it's like make money, make money, make money, make money, appease 99% of the fans. No, Mike Stoltz isn't on the list anywhere. Like it's not there.
Yeah, I'm the only one that cares about that.
Everybody just wants Boba Fett.
I knew I shouldn't have talked about Star Wars. It always causes an argument.
There's no
Everyone
argument
wants
here.
Boba Fett, but the thing you can make a Boba Fett movie and make it a prequel.
I just want him and Han to take each
prequel?
other out. That's,
You can make it pre his death.
He didn't die.
Yeah, yes. Tell me how he didn't die.
Ryan said in the book he's alive.
In the book,
Does it
the
say
road-
Boba Fett is looking for...
No, but it also doesn't say Luke Skywalker. It says the young soldier. Like it's all like it doesn't tell you that you're reading about Princess Leia, but you can tell by inferencing the situation you're reading about Princess Leia.
So it
because
doesn't
has-
actually say Boba Fett.
Who else would
So
be
it's not-
on Tatooine, have the skills to, the knowledge to kill the other guy, and then care to buy a beat up set of Mandalorian body armor?
Boss.
It is. I think if it said there was a Trandoshan buying it, then yeah, sure, I believe you. But no.
I don't know.
I don't care. The book really wasn't that great anyway. But I just.
If he ends
A
up in the
transition
movies-
is a race.
Okay.
Let me interpret.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it basically looked like a slee stag,
Boss
a
is-
lizard person. You remember Land of the Lost?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
in Empire Strikes Back when Darth Vader is talking to all of the bounty hunters. Bosk is the lizard-looking
Yeah.
dude.
Dengar's the guy that's wrapped in toilet paper.
Yeah. IG-88 is the
a weird
robot.
Was there any others?
88B, by the way.
Yeah.
Was there any others besides that?
IG-88
Yeah, there was
Boss.
that other weird bug, the bug-looking one.
Didn't have as much of a following.
No.
Okay.
And that other one. Those four and that other guy.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was, you can feel, people are obviously getting very, very excited.
But see, okay, this argument, this discussion that Mike and I just had is the reason why I'm trying to pull back a little bit. I don't want to be so emotionally invested that it's got to be my way or the highway when I'm setting it.
No. I'm not that way.
I know. I wasn't accusing you, Mike. I'm just saying the reason why maybe I didn't make such a big deal about the fact that tickets are going on
I
sale
just
on
want
Monday.
to know if they're going to put someone in the movie that obviously fell into a monster's mouth and died in another movie. You need to tell me how he's there.
Well, that was why I said the rumor about Max von Sydow being Boba Fett, but he's like 90-some years old, I think, or close to 90.
That's not what Max von Sydow is going to be doing.
He's like one of two characters that nobody has any information on.
I don't care who he is. I just want to know
He just wants
how
Boba
he's there.
Fett.
No,
I would be
doesn't
so.
want Boba
No,
Fett.
I'll be happy if he's there. You have to prove to me why he didn't die, though.
I don't want.
He's Boba Fett's why he didn't die.
If I have 2 hours and 15 minutes of screen time, I don't want them wasting 10 minutes showing me flying out of a Sarlacc pit. I'm fine with understanding that he probably.
They don't have to
just got
show
out.
it. Just explain.
I don't even need him to explain. Okay, I'm glad you brought this up because Derek Wilson.
Well, Greedo's gonna walk right in too.
That's
No,
how
he's
that?
dead.
No, he's still
watched him
alive.
die.
He only took
We
one
watched
shot.
him die.
He only
Okay.
took one shot. Why is he still alive?
We watched him die.
Hopefully Derek Wilson saw this because he posted on our Twitter page earlier this week. Cutie Eye Ninja Spy, whatever.
Yeah.
Cut Eye Ninja Spy. At Cut Eye Ninja Spy, that's right.
Cutie Pie Ninja Spy.
I know, that's how I read it every time. He asked if anybody had watched the Phantom Menace edit of the movie.
I actually watched
edit.
I watched an edit of all 3 of them together.
That's the Phantom edit, or that's either
It's
the
like
Phantom.
6 hours long or something.
No.
It's like 3.5, something
The
like that.
only thing you see of the first episode is the battle, is the Duel of the Fates battle, and even that is completely cut down to very.
Where did you watch it?
No, I
on
didn't.
YouTube.
No, this one had more than that in it. It must have been a different one.
Okay, I'm going to suggest if you haven't seen the Phantom edit of Star Wars, either that or the Topher Grace edit of Star Wars, either one of those two things you want to watch. You can find them both on YouTube. They're both there.
Topher Grace.
Topher Grace did an edit of Star Wars that sort of started this whole this movement.
Venom?
That 70s show, yeah.
Yeah, Venom.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'd make sure it was the right guy.
Yeah, he did
Red
one.
Sun.
Yeah, he took the 6 hours, or almost the 8
I would
hours.
put my foot up your ass.
We almost went a whole episode with no cursor. It's nice job, Doug. He took the all 6 hour or 7 hours and jammed it down in just a 2-hour movie. Now, the most of the movie that's remained is 3.
The best parts.
Revenge of the Jedi. But it's not necessarily just the best
Did they
part.
cut out General Grievous?
Well, no. Yes, for the most part. I mean, here. Okay, let me just say this.
He was a very stupid character.
You don't like a geriatric droid?
Yeah, why does a droid have asthma?
It's not a droid. He's a cyborg. Anyway,
they completely took, like, you saw that, right? You know who General Grievous is?
Yes.
Okay. So you save this great general. You manage to save his brain and his eyeballs, and for some reason his
Some of his
organs. You can do all that, but you can't cure his asthma. So anyway,
well, the same thing can be said about Darth Vader. Okay,
That's true.
you saved this great powerful guy.
No, that's his breathing apparatus that makes that noise, though.
Well, you can't fix that.
That's just the noise of the machine.
I'm saying you can't just install like Robo Lungs and remove the whole thing.
they probably could have.
Okay. Regardless, this is what I'm saying.
Budget cuts, Ryan.
Can I speak?
That was
Anyway,
no. That was
ahead,
the new.
go ahead.
That was
Here,
the
I'm
new,
going to eat a pumpkin. So you
Vader.
go ahead.
I got time.
Vader was the new technology, though. So he wasn't coughing. You just had to put up with the breathing sound. You see, because Vader.
I think they did it. They did it for probably
after
an
Grievous,
intimidation factor too.
Okay. All right. If you watch the Phantom edit or the Topher Grace edit of the movie, what they've done is they remove a lot. You very quickly realize how little George Lucas thought about his audience.
Question:
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same
Sure,
thing?
let's
Is
go.
it the same thing?
Is there no Jar Jar?
There's two separate edits.
There are two separate edits.
No Jar Jar.
Very similar
Okay.
in pacing. Both of them about an hour. Both of them are about 2 hours total for the whole prequel.
No Jar Jar.
Okay.
Jar Jar is seen one time in the Phantom edit, and it's when when they meet Padme for the first time. When grown up Anakin and grown up Obi-Wan meet Padme for the first time. And seriously, they come in, they hug. He says, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time." They've established in the elevator ride up that they're excited to see this person that they haven't seen in a really long time. It's completely plausible that they would know part of her entourage. We don't need to see all that backstory of all that they did with the Gungan people to know that the Jedi are cool. I mean, it's really
Right.
it watching that movie made me really think. It sort of informed my decision how little George Lucas thinks about his audience.
It is on YouTube.
Because he has had to spell everything out for us like we're small children. And we're not small children. We're okay with inferring and implying.
He's kind of like the Michael Jackson of the movie film universe, you know.
He treats us all like small children.
Yeah. He's kind of.
That's awesome.
Beat it, Doug. I'm trying to tell a story here. But no, I really encourage you, if you're somebody who likes, what I really want to do now is show that Phantom edit, especially somebody who hasn't seen all 3 movies, because it's hard for me to say, okay, I don't know all these things. Now, can I get away with just watching this one movie and being completely caught up, or do I need the bits and pieces filled in? Because I'm going to say no, you don't, especially if you're an adult.
Is there pod racing?
No.
Okay, good.
The whole first movie, seriously, the whole first movie is completely cut out, except for
Darth Maul and them fighting and
Qui-Gon Jinn essentially like narrating like, we found this kid and he's the chosen one.
Right.
And most of that is set up in the crawl.
No midichlorians.
No midichlorians.
So you're saying you can watch this 3-hour fandom thing
2 hours. 2 hours.
and
2 hours 5 minutes.
and not have to watch the other 3 movies and you know what was happening.
I'm thinking, yeah, that's what I mean. If you've got friends who haven't watched a lot of Star Wars before,
It's in 1080p too.
I mean, the special effects are a little bit off, and there's a few things that they actually change. They like reorder a few of the dialogue sequences.
The special effects are off. You mean like
Like it just
there's
doesn't look.
parts that they
There's
made
some
in
coloring. No, there's some coloring issues. Just,
Oh, it said that's what I found another one. Hold on, and it said at the beginning of it, it says watch the color corrected / 1080p version.
There you go.
Oh well, I must have missed that.
Yeah, I don't.
But no, like seriously, and so Derek.
This was just
it.
released in June 8th.
Okay, well, Derek just recommended it. I watched it. I was honestly like, the whole. Just imagine the whole 3 movies. I mean, they made 3 movies. If they would have just made this one first, how much more we could have gotten.
Right.
Rather than the drivel that we got.
Because I think most people expected from the prequels is that the first movie is basically going to be establishing who Anakin was, and by the second movie he would be Darth Vader, and the third movie would basically just be Darth Vader going throughout the galaxy killing all of the Jedi, pretty much.
Cool.
And which that obviously did not happen.
I'm gonna watch this.
You should.
I can watch it on my TV with my Roku.
Or, yeah.
The 1080p version.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
You should.
I'm going to. All right then. I will.
You sold him.
Okay.
Okay then. I'll do it.
You cracked his module.
If you're gonna watch it.
Crack my module.
Yeah.
If you're gonna watch it, let us know on Facebook.
You hacked it.
At Facebook.com/Buffalo Brotherhood. Mike, Doug, can I go now? Are we good?
I mean, I guess so.
I mean, we got a whole nother hour. I'm excited to get to the beer making.
I know. I'm just, that was the big news that we said we wanted to talk about before we started recording, so.
Yeah, but then we played this for so long, and I was...
I know, you got distracted. It's okay.
This BOBcast.
The game, if you were anxious, or if you want to know more about the game, is called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Mikey bought it, so just call Mikey. He'll come over to your house and play with you. You can send him a Facebook message at facebook.com/Buffalo Brotherhood.
Or you can Periscope him.
Or Periscope. We Periscope tonight. We had 3 viewers. Thanks, Blair and Kermit and somebody else. We'll be back on YouTube, so you can watch the YouTube version if you missed it. You can follow the show on Twitter at BOBcast Nation. You can follow me on Twitter. Thanks, we're on repeat. You can follow me on Twitter at Buffalo Cash. You can follow Mikey on Twitter at Fuman2, 2 O's, 2 N's and the number 2. I got hung up there. I went over to the pumpkin already. Follow Doug on Twitter.
Now it's Zack. It's
Zack.
They're good, aren't they? The pumpkins.
You follow
they should just sell bags of pumpkins.
They do, don't they?
Oh.
They do. That's why how we bought it. We had to mix them together.
Right.
So.
Anyway.
Follow Doug and the Pumpkins on Twitter at Refried Evil. You can follow Zach. Do you want people to follow you on Twitter, Zach?
Sure.
What's your Twitter handle?
Z_RAB.
Z-Rab.
Z-Rab.
Z-Rab. Z_Rab.
You got that early, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
I'd say so. That's short.
Yeah, there's not a lot of short ones anymore. But thanks for being here. We're going to be back next week, and Z-Rab is going to be back with us because he's going to talk about his brewing
beer, yeah.
Brewing beer. So we're excited to learn more about brewing beer as a continuation of our Oktoberfest.
Right.
It's
a month of beer.
Bled over a little bit there. So come back next week, guys. Thank you very much. See you guys later. This module is out.